I'm Wendy Mitchell. I'm a contributing editor at Screen International, where I used to be editor-in-chief and have written for them for about 15 years. And I'm also a film program manager at the British Council. Top 3 things I think producers need to think about when looking at a publicity strategy. The first one would be to get the right team around you. So that would mean hiring possibly a unit PR to come on the set while you're shooting, but definitely a publicist to help you with your festival launch. And getting a publicist who's done that before. Even if you don't have a huge amount of money, there are people out there who will work for pretty cheap that could help with the right contacts. You just don't have time and the expertise to do it all on your own. The second tip is absolutely get the best stills photography you can. I'm not talking about 1 or 2 pictures. You need 10 great pictures to choose from, at least. So making sure you hire that stills photographer. Think about it at script stage. What are the scenes that you want from that script to be visually represented to your future audience and to the film industry? Third tip is just get your facts straight. Have the information all in one place that's got everybody's name spelled correctly, a plot summary everybody's happy with that won't change, the title, contacts available. All that can be either emailed to the press, have it on a simple website, even a Facebook page. Having that all correct in one place is invaluable. The assets that you need to think about during production, and sometimes people forget about this or they think they can do it later, but it's so much easier if you just do it in pre-production and in production. So the first thing would be your stills photography. Yeah, you think, oh, I can do a few on set and then maybe we'll get some screen grabs in post. No, don't do that. Get lots of great images from the shooting or some portraits done on set. You might not have the actor to call them back in the same wardrobe and do a portrait of them a month after you wrap shooting. So you gotta do it while everybody's around. Also, things like production notes are so much better if you do those interviews while everybody's on set. You can write the production notes a bit after you finish shooting, but to get all that information you need right from the production stage is really important, because imagine you've got 20 people there you need to interview, and 3 months later, you've got 20 people you have to try to track down who are now on other film sets. So get the information you need right then. So we try to tell producers, don't be your own publicist, because you're busy making the film and delivering the best film you can. And it's not always your job to be the publicist as well. But we do understand money is tight, especially on very independent productions. You might not have a few grand to throw at a publicist. I would start by getting to know some journalists, funnily enough. They're people too. You could get to know them a little bit, have a coffee with them, sort of ask them, oh, we might want to announce something like this. When would you recommend we do that? Should we do it the week before Cannes or the week of Cannes? Journalists don't mind giving a little bit of advice. We want to help new filmmakers as well. Also, just using the contacts you do have. I think everybody knows that costs are really tight and producers aren't making big money on independent features. So ask the people in sales that you know. Ask people, if you're shooting a film in Yorkshire, ask people who have shot in Yorkshire, hey, did you work with the local press? And did you have any names of nice journalists that we could invite down to set? You can do a little bit of it on your own for sure. But it is always better if you've got the money to hire the professional. But I think asking for advice, just ask your peers, ask people that were in the same boat as you 1 or 2 years ago. Look at the new British debuts that were in Berlin 2 years ago and ask them how they handled Berlin. Everybody wants to help each other, I think.